What up, y'all? Let me first say that I'm aware that based on my research and my little YouTube studio, I have majority male followers than female followers. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because of the truth I speak and how real and raw I be. Even though, I hardly even just, majority of my videos is more directed towards issues that's just in general with mostly men. But I'm thinking I don't have a lot of female followers because they just think the few videos that I have speaking about certain women, which I'm never saying all women, but when I speak about some women, it does something to a woman. It triggers her and she feels like, oh, if another woman ain't speaking on me or on us, you shouldn't be speaking at all or something. But women have always have opinions about men, always speaking about men, even speaking down on men all the time. On their platforms, on their social medias, nobody says anything. But when a man speaks and says something about women and certain things going on in the world with certain women, it's a problem. But let me give some of the women advice. If any woman sees this video, but I'm speaking on behalf of the men too. So the men that are either my subscribers or people that view my video, take heed. Because I know y'all can relate to this. But women, make sure you appreciate a good man when you got him. It almost sounds cliche. I gotta say it this way because men these days are just not going to stick around and tolerate baggage, mess, drama, pettiness, child's play. There's a lot of things that go on with women these days. And a lot of women have been putting men through a lot of things that they don't deserve and that are very unnecessary. But I think when women get a good man that tries to understand them, try to understand what they're going through, try to understand the internal battle, the mental illness that's going on, the emotional unstableness that's going on with a woman, and when a man can endure that, accept you for you, even with your flaws, accept your children, the fact that you might have more than one baby daddy, or if you don't have any baby daddies and if you don't have any kids, you might just have to accept just the dysfunction with the behavior sometimes, because sometimes a woman's behavior can be very dysfunctional, and that's only because her emotions are very unstable. And women are going through a whole lot of changes internally, some for the good, some for the bad. But this is the thing. Women, when you find a good, valuable man that's helping you to be a better woman, you need to keep him and value him. Don't be one of those bitter women who are very ungrateful and who's such a pro-feminist / sexist that you would rather ignore all of the good qualities in a good man and the sacrifices he makes for you, and even the stuff that he puts up with from you. You ignore all that, and then you want to just start highlighting what you don't like, or just things that men do in general. It probably is not even the man that you're in a relationship with. It's like there's too many women going along with the get along, and they just acting like all men are this particular way. It's like, if you feel that way, stop wasting a man's time. Go ahead and be a full-on lesbian. Do what you feel makes you happy, and let's see if you find your happiness in being pro women, because women need men, men need women. That's the reality. That's the fact. I don't care how many women want to act like they don't need men. You absolutely need men. Women need men more than men need women, really. Men are creators, men are builders, men are workers, men are protectors, men are providers. So I'm not taking away the value from a woman, but I know the value that a man brings. And I just don't understand why women will be solely, not all women now, but just in general, women are, in these days, in these times, are solely dedicated to tearing down men just to uplift themselves. It's almost as if women don't even feel uplifted unless they're highlighting and tearing down something about a man. And then women are like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck these men. Single girls. Girls rock. Black girls magic. The LGBT. It's like women want to support any and everything that does not. Women will support any and everything as long as it don't involve a man. As long as it don't highlight a man. As long as it's not putting a man in a positive light. It's almost as if it's a competition. It's a gender competition, as if women these days, and I'm not saying all women. If this don't apply to you, don't get mad. You shouldn't even feel no kind of way, because then you got to ask yourself, why am I getting mad at this dude for speaking about this? Why do I disagree? But it's almost as if a lot of women these days are in a competition to make men look bad while making women look good. It's like women are making themselves look good at the expense of men looking bad. And a lot of times it be propaganda that women be making up. It be drama. Or it's always one-sided. Women only want to tell their side of the story. But if you heard the man's side of the story and his experience with her, it's going to be, whoo, it'll be a whole lot. Oh, you're gaslighting. You're feminist. You're sexist. The deflections that come from women in the women's community when men speak on the stuff they deal with from them. When women 24/7 are going on their platforms or social medias, making these worldwide videos, and you know what us men do? When we see it, we do this. Just look out the window, look in the universe like, wow, what is the world coming to? So we fall back and watch women just talk themselves. That's the problem. I think some women talk too much, because I feel like some of y'all women don't realize how much y'all expose yourself and expose how much y'all have this desperation to be accepted, to get attention, to try to prove something. Y'all don't have to do that much to get the respect of a man, and y'all don't have to do that much to be loved by a man. Really, you got to do the opposite. Talk less, do more. Show with your actions that you're a loving, caring, kind, strong queen. Being a strong queen is not running off at the mouth and just gossiping and hating and talking very toxic. It's like almost every other word out your mouth is toxic. Men don't want to be around that. This is the advice, men. Excuse me, this is advice to you women in regards to men. Control your anger, control whatever's going on internally with you. Don't pursue a man if you are not healed from your past wounds. If you got some dysfunctions going on, you got some demons in you that you need to be released, release that kraken first. Don't allow yourself to just and don't empower yourself with evil thoughts, evil energy, evil emotions, and evil residue from your past, and use that as a way to try to take power over a man, or take advantage of a man. Because then you're going to play yourself in the end. Because then once eventually he gets tired of it and he realizes what you're doing, then what you going to do? You're going to start bashing men more. See, men when you're not even taking accountability, you're not taking accountability for what you've been doing, what your agenda was with him. When you knew you didn't get the help that you needed to get. Fight your demons first. That's my advice. Fight your demons before you get in a relationship with a man. And when you get a good man, you better appreciate him and respect him. But don't lose him and then start bashing men down, saying men ain't shit. You're a hypocrite.